Welcome, gold and silver stackers. I want to talk to you about purchasing coins from the U.S. Mint. There's a lot of uh, conversation already out there on how collecting U.S. Mint pieces or buying directly from the Mint just isn't worth it because of their premiums and their overproduction of collectibles. And I will second that. I just wanted to share some of my history. I started buying US Mint products in 2008, and what you see here before you is just a small assortment of some of the US Mint products that I have. I have to confess that I still subscribe to the Morgan and Peace Dollar series, although, as I will review, even the pieces in the last 3 or 4 years that have been produced have very little numismatic value. So I do want to summarize a few things just to give you an idea. I looked at what the mint price was versus what the current secondary price, like sold prices on eBay average, as well as peer-to-peer, like for instance, looking at Reddit and people that buy and sell on there. And I just want to go over a few examples of things that I thought were going to be really desired and that would be worth something long term. Here's a 2008 bald eagle. It's a half proof clad coin. I don't have very many examples of buying clad, but I think the numbers on this were pretty low, and I thought this would be an interesting piece. This was actually, I believe I paid around $40 for this, and on the average sold price is somewhere between 50. I would say it's around $60. So in 16, 17 years, this may be worth 15 over what I paid. So possibly a 30% increase over 15 years. However, if you're really looking hard for this piece on the peer-to-peer or the auction price, they're going for $40 to $55. Another one that I thought would be really good was the Abraham Lincoln commemorative silver dollar. Now, I'm just showing you, most of these I'm just showing you one piece, but I bought several of all the coins that I was speculating on. Lincoln, one of the favorite, one of our favorite presidents, or at least popular opinion seems to favor Lincoln, sometimes over George Washington or Thomas Jefferson. But nonetheless, even Abraham Lincoln, which this coin came out at $45 back in 2009, and you can pick this up on eBay between $50 and $75. And it goes as low as $45 on peer-to-peer. So Lincoln commemorative silver dollar, and it's a beautiful piece, but did not go up. What are some other real quick examples? I thought the Star Spangled Banner coin was going to be really a great coin. It ends up that the sets, the actual bicentennial silver dollar set, actually has more value, or at least a little bit more of a premium on it if you can find the 2012 unopened silver dollar set. Those came out at $90, and well, it could be as high as 110 on eBay, but essentially you can get them for $90. So I guess I guess I was looking at something else. I don't know. I guess I was surprised that the bicentennial silver dollar set was doing well in general, but the reality is I stand corrected. Looking at the sheet, it looks like that you're not going to get much more than you paid, $90 back in 2012. What's another thing? I'll just show one more example that is very disappointing. The 2014 Baseball Hall of Fame commemorative coin program. The gold coin is done all right, but this is the silver proof. It's beautiful. It's a curved coin. I believe it was the first year that the Mint was making a curved coin. This came out at $48 from the U.S. Mint, and eBay average price is around 85 with sold listings between 65 and 115. But if you're on the peer-to-peer secondary market, you can get this sometimes at spot to $60. So this coin, so baseball, I thought was going to be popular. So almost everything that I thought was going to be something that would have great value, the 2.5 ounce Armed Forces silver medal, U.S. Marine Corps, 2.5 ounce coin, absolutely gorgeous. Metal, isn't worth any more than what I paid for it. So let me go over some of the coins that have held value so that you can at least try to come up with like what are some things that are worth maybe pursuing if you're going to buy. So the first takeaway is if you're going to buy U.S. Mint coins to make money or speculation, I would say that if you are going to buy directly from the mint, it would be better to take that coin and send it in, because ones that have been slabbed and that grade at 70 do actually have value among collectors, or at least seem to have a premium. Oh, this is a great set with Jackie Robinson. So anyone who's a baseball fan would love the coins that were produced here. And I thought this was going to have a lot of interest among people. The coins essentially are worth the silver content. But let me show you some coin designs that are going up in value or that seem to have more of a premium. This is the 2023 American Liberty silver medal with the bristlecone pine. There's a series of Liberty silver medals, and these do have a premium, so I would look at those. This is a 2021 American Eagle 1 ounce silver reverse proof 2-coin set designer edition. If you haven't seen the American Eagle in reverse proof, then you're really missing out. I'm actually going to take the time to show this off because it is a gorgeous coin, and it's almost like when you see it, it's the way the American Eagle, in my opinion, or the American Silver Eagle should have been designed or should be produced. But reverse proof, these, if you can find reverse proofs, apparently they did some of these even earlier than 2021. I recommend these as from a collector perspective. So anything unique with the American Silver Eagle has potential. The American Liberty silver medal, and I would also argue any war memorial coins have value. So the 75th anniversary silver medal, this in a 70, if you can get it 70, I've seen prices as high as $350 for this coin. If it's just in the box with the paperwork, then it may be 20 over what a person would have paid for it when it came out. Here's the centennial of World War I. This also has a premium associated with it. And lastly, I'm not sure how would I put this one in a box in terms of like, why is this one unique? I guess what I would say is, if you can find 50,000 or fewer, like if you can buy a U.S. Mint coin that has a lower than 50,000 mintage, I think that's also something that has the potential to go up in value. The Mayflower 400th anniversary silver reverse proof medal, once again, it's a reverse proof, so it's gorgeous. This came out in 2020 for $76 from the mint, and you're going to find examples on eBay, 125 to 260, with the average being around $175. So this is probably one of the best examples in the last 5 years, maybe actually at least in 15 years, of a coin having, or in this case, just a proof metal having value. So I will take the time to show this one before I wrap up. So in conclusion, go for World War or significant world events. Look for low mintage and any unique designer, what they call designer editions, something unusual that they do to the American Eagle. Even all of the Morgan dollars, modern Morgan dollars, Carson City, San Francisco, Denver, people are finding out 2021 on through 2025 now, they're finding out that they don't really hold a special place among collectors' hearts. So let me show you this coin. And there, once again, reverse proof. This says a civil body politic Mayflower Compact. And sustainers of life. A little shout out to the Indians that helped the get the corn growing. Okay, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you like or have comments, please subscribe and leave your comments.